80 degrees in January. Will it ever feel like winter?
7th grade basketball teams take on Wiley McMillan Monday. 8th graders prepare for Thursday.
And President Trump moves to carry out major campaign promises.
All this and more coming up on WSMS TV News. Welcome back. This is Willow Springs TV News. President Trump is busy signing executive orders. Here's Taj with politics and world news.
Hello, I'm Tajir Singh with politics. The Trump administration has already done quite a bit. He has pledged to renegotiate the North American Free Trade Agreement, a 23-year-old agreement signed by the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. President Trump has also claimed that millions voted illegally despite offering no evidence whatsoever. He has also said he will send in the feds in Chicago if they cannot control the large amount of shootings taking place. Trump has also stirred up controversy with an executive order stating the reopening of the Dakota Access and Keystone Pipeline. He has also stated that federal resources will be directed towards the construction of a wall on the southern border. In order to reimburse, the president says he will put a 20% tax on Mexican imported goods, which will generate $60 billion in revenue. In retaliation, the president of Mexico has canceled the meeting with Trump they had planned.
I'm Don Brown here with James Boyd. How do you feel about Donald Trump's wall?
Build it.
All right. Hi, I'm Johnny Franz here with Garrison Alling. So how do you feel about Donald Trump's wall?
I think it's a good idea to keep illegal immigrants out of the U.S., really.
All right, thank you. I'm Don Brown here with Todd Singh. How do you feel about Donald Trump's wall?
I would say Trump's wall is going to be ineffective because most illegal immigrants come here through overstaying their visas, so it's not really going to do much, and it'll just be smarter if we just, use the money for more border security instead of just building a huge wall.
I'm Don Brown here with Carlos Chase Montoya. So how do you feel about Donald Trump's wall?
I think it's idiotic because Mexicans build tunnels, they go underground instead of above ground. Doesn't make sense.
Hi, I'm Johnny Franz here with Miss Smith. So how do you feel about Donald Trump's wall?
I'm not a big fan of it, number one, because if we build taller walls, they just go underground more. We have massive tunnels underground. That's how the drugs are getting here. That's where they found El Chapo. We need to spend a lot more money on finding out how we can detect all these tunnels. And secondly, a lot of the drugs are coming in over the border legally, but hidden in trucks, in cars, in planes, and in shipments. So I think it's a waste of time and a Band-Aid.
Hi, I'm Johnny Franz here with Josh Windsor. So how do you feel about Trump's wall?
It's going to be huge.
I'm Don Brown here with Joey Allison. So what do you think about Trump's wall? I think he's crazy. All right, thanks for your answer.
Plus, think about what Ronald Reagan said years ago to Mr. Gorbachev. Roll the tape.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
It was 80 degrees in DFW yesterday. Let's see if it changed it for the weekend. Here's our weather crew with more.
Hey WSMS, I'm Elizabeth Bryant here with your daily weather. Today there is a high of 51 and a low of 30 with sunny skies.
Hey WSMS, I'm Reece Shekel with your weekly weather. We will be having fairly good weather this week with sunny skies. The high this week is 75 and the low is 32.
7th grade basketball teams take on Wiley McMillan. The boys dominate. Here's the sports crew with the details.
Good afternoon, WSMS. I'm Ralph Rucker.
And I'm Julia Brochu. Welcome to another edition of
Sports.
Its 7th grade basketball teams had games on Monday against Wiley McMillan. It was an upsetting loss for all the girls' teams, but for guys, all teams won. Great job, guys. 8th grade guys A team had a close game last night against Wiley McMillan, and they almost pulled it out at the very end. B and C team both dominated the entire game. The girls A team also had an incredibly close game and won at the last second with a buzzer beater. Wrestlers are still getting ready for the state tournament this Friday, January 27th in Argyle. Good luck.
Tennis players have been practicing hard. Keep it up, guys, and good luck to you on your season.
Now over to Dawson Holt.
I'm Dawson here with more national sports. The Pro Bowl is this weekend and it will feature the AFC versus the NFC. The Super Bowl between the Falcons and the Patriots on Luke Mayfield's birthday is on February 5th. That's all for sports.
And now for the segment, Special News with Brock.
Good afternoon, WSMS. I'm Brock McKissick, and welcome back to Special News. Before we get into the news, here are the current packages and special shows. And up first is Live Tips.
I'm here back with Coach A. So, Coach A, the Patriots and the Falcons are in the Super Bowl. Who do you think's going to win out of those teams only?
Well, out of those teams, I have to go with the Falcons. I think they have the best offense, though I know rooting against Belichick, you don't really want to do that in Tom Brady. I did against Saban, and I was lucky enough to say Clemson was going to win. Though I do want to remind everybody the Broncos are still technically the Super Bowl champs.
Okay, so what's your favorite Super Bowl snack?
Anything that has to do with liquid cheese.
So what does your Super Bowl Sunday usually look like?
Regular Sunday. May go to Home Depot, Lowe's, I don't know. It's pretty crazy around my house. May even go to Target, I don't know, go grocery shopping. It's really just a normal day, and then I just sit down and watch the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your life tip of the week?
Live tip of the week is get 8 hours of sleep, especially for those athletes out there. Did you know a study showed that if you get at least 8 hours of sleep that you are 60% less likely to get injured in the sport that you participate in? So get some sleep. Also, I want to shout out to all my haters out there, mainly Coach Higgins.
Thank you.
Remember last week's Student of the Week? Here's my interview with WSMS stud, Ralph.
I'm Brock McKissick here with Ralph Rucker. Ralph, what do you think about your accomplishment? How did you complete it?
Well, I work hard, I practice, I do my best. I got people around me who help me accomplish my goals, and I got good coaches.
Are you nervous? What are you feeling about state?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm a little nervous like all my tournaments. I'm going to do my best to get out there and see what I can do.
All right, thank you.
And now for question of the day. How good was the segment on a scale of 1 to 10? If it's low, tell me how to improve on the segment. And if you have a suggestion, then tell me. This segment is all based off of you guys, and since this is a new segment, I want all the help I can get.
How well do you know the globe? WSMS Geography Beat contestants take a stab today. Here's Ellie, Savannah, and Nia with more.
It's Nia with your entertainment. Orchestra, choir, and band students demonstrate the skills for the 5th graders Friday, so kids can decide which class they'll take for 6th grade. Students will miss 1st through 4th periods. Choir is in the cafeteria, orchestra is in the band hall, band is in the auxiliary gym. Here's a look at how choir students have been preparing for UAL and 5th grade demo.
In order to prepare for this time of year, it's for our organization for choir, we have what we call 2 a day keeps the 2s away, meaning that 2 a day, 2 sight reading examples or 2 things that we're working on keep the 2s, meaning scores of a 2 away. We sight read each day, we warm up. The varsity classes have 6 pieces that they're working on. The non-varsity classes have 3 pieces they're working on. So we're being really diligent in our music and working very hard as well.
On Monday, all 7th graders will watch a suicide prevention presentation during science class. The 8th graders will see theirs on Wednesday. 8th graders go to their 9th grade registration meeting Tuesday, January 31st.
That's it for our announcements. Have a good day, lovebirds, and remember,